Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy Kosi, and today I'm going to be sharing a story with you guys that I got off mentalfloss.com called Messing with Mother Nature. In 2000, a man in Crofton, Maryland had purchased 2 snakehead fish from a fish market in New York. The man had originally purchased the fish to make a soup for his sick sister, but when his sister surprisingly recovered faster than he expected, he had placed the fish in a pond near his home. When officials caught wind of this, they made the decision to poison all the fish in the pond to try to stop the spread of this invasive species. Little did they know that snakehead fish are capable of breathing without water for days, and also they are capable of walking. So to their dismay, traces of the snakehead fish were found in the Potomac River. Invasive species are a huge threat to our ecosystem that has to be controlled. Today I will be discussing the issues with invasive species, preventative measures and solutions, and I'm also going to try to paint a picture for you guys what will happen if we do nothing. So now that we have our roadmap in place, let's get started. What is the problem with invasive species? Well, one, they prey on native species. They outcompete them for their food sources. They also carry diseases. I'm sure all of you guys have heard of the West Nile virus before. The West Nile virus is actually not native to the United States. It was brought over here through and contracted through the Asian tiger mosquito. So this isn't just affecting people's lives, this is killing people. According to WebMD, 1 out of 1,500 people will die from the West Nile virus. It also destroys the livelihood of people. A good example of this is the feral hog. The feral hog was originally brought over from Europe and domesticated to be livestock. But when the hog escaped from holes in fences and stuff of that nature, they started breeding. And the issue with feral hogs is that 1, they have a huge diet, and 2, they're extremely aggressive. They're capable of clearing a whole field of crops within a matter of a day, which is a huge issue for our farmers, especially in Texas. So this is affecting people's money. According to nature.org, invasive species cost $120 billion a year to control. This is money that's coming out of our hard-earned tax money, guys. It's a big issue. So now that I've identified a huge problem, what can be done to fix it? Well, here's some simple solutions. 1, don't plant exotic plants in your garden. Only plant native species. I know exotic plants might be very tempting, they might be very beautiful, but if you plant in your garden, the seeds can make their ways into your local ecosystem and spread. You'd be spreading an invasive species without even knowing it. Also, report sightings. If you see an animal that isn't very normal to your habitat, you've never seen it before, report it. You can actually go online to www.invasivespecies.wa.gov, and there will be information on there on how to report that sighting. Also, you need to regularly clean your boots, you need to clean your boats, you need to clean your hiking gear, and you need to clean your tires, because invasive species, especially things like seeds from plants, can get on the bottom of either your boots, your tires, your boats, and spread, and you'd have no idea. Another thing you guys can do, which is a little bit more proactive, is volunteer. Volunteering is a big thing, guys. The National Association of Planet Pest Councils will help you find invasive species, but also monitor, map, and remove. So this is a great way to get involved, guys. So now that I've discussed some of the things that you can do to fix this problem, what would happen if we did nothing? Alright guys, I want to paint a picture for you. Imagine that you had a family member who contracted a virus from overseas. Let's say, for instance, something like Ebola. Somebody went overseas, contracted the virus, which is invasive, it's a micro-invasive species, brought it back to the United States, knew they were sick, didn't get medical attention, and your family ended up getting sick and dying. What if that person was you? I wouldn't want to be that person. So now that I've painted a picture, guys, let's do something to fix this problem. Alright? I challenge all of you guys to go out and volunteer, get educated, get involved, and make a difference. If you guys have any questions or you want to know anything more about invasive species, please leave me comments on my video. I'll be more than willing to help you answer your questions. Thank you.